tonight, from London, England,
get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway here in London. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Number 22, Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Derrick Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Derrick Henry. That's good. 4.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 2nd and 2, Watson to Evans on the slant. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Watson's pass.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
now
4
it's Henry.
At the Falcons' 20.
They give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Ball carrier.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That's good.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's another Titans first down.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
The extra point.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll start with the option. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
A loss of a yard.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped.
A loss of 14 on the play. Another.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Receiving team.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Jamonte Casey on the coverage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
Harold Landry.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
A.J. Brown.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Watson. Man open left side is Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Ronald Jones.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Complete.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons, nothing.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Haynes. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 makes it 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Tate, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Christian Wilkins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys that they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
There's Anthony Miller as they trot back out to go on offense. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far this game. The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he will find his man on the outside.
Complete to number 8.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down, Falcons.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Williams. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Complete to number 8.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And points result, we'll call this play significant.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Glenn. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
First down.
Throwing on first down. Glenn firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground with Williams.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage. Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Williams. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. Well, the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
Ties the game.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
London about set to take over on offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Tate. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And a juke this time. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return, and it'll be Titan football. On 1st and 10, Tate, man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
The 37-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike, 53, Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 1st down, Tate. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down. Tate, they'll roll him out right. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
12-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Tate, this will be caught just inside the 10. And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So we are halfway through here in the final week. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting...
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
17.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams.
5-yard line.
Off play action. Glenn, but it's going to be second down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. From the gun, Glenn. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Off the play fake. Glenn. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16. First down, Falcons.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun. Glenn, his pass caught at the 4. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
6-yard line.
This is Bibbs. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Glenn. His pass caught at the 4.
Glenn's pass.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st.
17.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up
to throw on 2nd down. Tate, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins, his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
At the 12-yard line.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun. Glenn, he'll drop this down to Williams. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Bibbs. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
34-yard line.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Glenn. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down.
From the gun, Glenn. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
To Calvin.
That's good for 28 yards.
28-yard gain. First down, Falcons.
Operating from the gun, Glenn. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Complete to
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Glenn. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jeffrey Simmons able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Glenn. And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
13.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Tate. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The Titans on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Tate. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
stopped.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
On 1st and 10, Glenn. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Operating from the gun, Glenn. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At their 40
from the gun, Glenn.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Glenn. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Glenn. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he checks this one down to Williams. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Off play action.
Glenn, you got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing right, and that's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL